smogging for DeLoreans because they'll basically tune it up, smog it, and then bring it back, and then tune it up again, and until it passes. So I took it there, and then they also did an inspection on the car, and they said the car was. I mean, they told me there was obviously a few things here and there to take care of, but they said it was in really good shape
Yeah,
overall.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so, yeah,
There's no such check in Texas, so that was nothing that the car ever had to go through before.
right, yeah, yeah. Well, no, it passed its smog check, and it only took them like 3 tries, I think. So, which they thought was faster than it would have been, all things considered.
Right on. Well, cool, man. Congratulations on the car.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Congrats, Jeff.
Yeah, yeah, thanks.
Hey, welcome in, Rob. I'm sorry I'm screwing around with my stupid streaming. My laptop can't handle too many things, so I think it just shut down. That's why I've logged in twice, and then I made a few of you co-hosts because as soon as I go, the whole meeting goes. So I. But anyway, nice to meet you. I'm just screwing around here. I think I got it. I can't use the musical feature, which was a bummer. So I might try it on my other laptop, but. Keep talking. This is good stuff. This is I'm gonna write this down. This is good stuff.
You need your address, and I'll okay.
Hey, Andy, what's the weather like in Minnesota right now?
Oh man, do you really want to know? It is
Probably not any different than it is here in Michigan.
it is -11. Yeah.
We're a little bit warmer than that, about 18, but the temperature is only supposed to be about 12 tomorrow.
12 positive or negative?
Today. Positive.
Yeah, we're not going to see positive for a while.
It was a nice, chill 67 degrees in Los Angeles today.
Oh, please.
I can drive my car.
Sweater weather.
My
Sweater weather.
Storage right now, and along with my Triumph Spitfire.
Nice.
Oh, Andy, I did send you that video of my Spitfire running on Messenger from the.
Oh, from last time?
Last chat.
Okay.
The last video chat.
Okay. Cool. I think I remember that. I don't know where I have it.
Yeah, I sent it to you on Messenger.
Okay. Okay. Well, David is here, and I asked him to do some. Oops, somebody else is coming in. We're gonna want to spotlight. Oh, Tom's there. Oh, there he is. I didn't see it, Tom.
Yes. Good to see you. Now, of course, with this whole pandemic situation and all this, you look making a huge resurgence where you 80 things.
Oh, the V.
It's on Blu-ray.
I didn't see that. I couldn't see the title on that.
Oh, it's V. It's the original miniseries back in 1983.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Hey,
Sadler.
Hey, Roland.
Yes.
One of my associates just sold Ideal in Movie Props. Sold the V Baby.
Really?
Yes, the actual, the one that was with Freddy Krueger.
Robin? Actual?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger's. Robert Englund and whoever's baby. Yeah.
Yep.
It was. I watched V when it came out, as many of us older people did. But yeah, it was cool to see the green baby. And I was like, oh my god, it was awesome.
That's awesome. So yep. So now this is on Blu-ray now. We got that. This is just released on Blu-ray not too long ago. The Final Battle. And of course, you got the complete series, which is pokey. So.
Where's your season? Where's your Twin Peaks Blu-ray?
Twin Peaks.
Hey, do not disrespect the David Lynch.
Yeah, right.
I just got the complete series of the Untouchables TV show.
Excellent.
Robert Stack.
Yep, Robert Stack show.
I don't think I've actually bought a physical disc or print of a film in probably 10 years now. It's so weird to see him.
I also have the complete series of Perry Mason.
Ooh, that would have taken a while. They only made like 53 seasons of that.
No, they made 9 seasons of the TV show.
That's
And,
rebooted.
and that's back when they did like 36 episodes a season.
Yeah, I
I think
know.
Perry Mason's coming out again.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like.
Yeah,
that's-
HBO.
That's on HBO, but I've actually heard from I'm on a couple of Perry Mason fan pages, and I've actually heard a lot of complaints from Perry Mason fans that the new HBO show is not that great.
But is anything that great really when they redo it?
Of course not.
Although, to be fair, as Roland was showing, he has the old V and the new V that was about 10 years ago, and it at least got 2 seasons. The old original one was 2 miniseries and 1 season, kinda.
So exactly, so V was very very good because Kenneth Johnson he created it and of course he directed it as well, and so he did a fantastic job on the original miniseries. The final battle, I mean it's okay.
Lots of action.
There's lots of action. I'm pretty sure Mark Singer probably got bruised up at least 4 or 5 times per episode. So.
Oh yeah, and hey, anything with Michael Ironside in it. Yeah.
And then you got, of course, you got the complete series here, which basically lasted 19 episodes, and that was it. So, and then NBC, pulled it. So, which was kind of because as I was watching it, you could tell they were just running out of storylines. So the writers were just having a little bit of trouble. And some of the scenes where Diana's trying to kill Lydia, and Lydia with her fiery eyes, and here comes what's his name? The new commander. So Charles. So I'm kind of like, okay, Mr. Stud's like, okay.
I was also watching a marathon of Hogan's Heroes on TV today, too.
Yes. Hogan's Heroes was great.
All right,
Yeah.
for those that just
Joel.
I just want to say that if you need a
Sticker.
window sticker, just let me know because I'm making envelopes for you. Probably in the mail. So, all in celebration of Delorean toys.
Hey, Roland.
Yes, sir.
So to email you, just email my name and address in order to get the sticker.
Just email me, Matt. As a matter of fact, I got your information. So not a
Okay.
problem. I got
Okay.
it written down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw in this for you.
Okay, thanks, Roland. Yeah, I haven't had time the rest of this week to try and renew my membership because I said too much. I just had to deal with my Grand Prix. I had to have some struts put on it this week. But I just been busy dealing with my Grand Prix. But I'll get back on my membership.
No problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. So I just want you guys to have fun with your cars. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Total segue. Part of the fun of
I
that.
just want to create a magazine again. That's what I want to do.
This guy turned 16 on Thursday. So we're going to go and get him his learner's permit.
Yay!
And I told him, as opposed to Big Sister, who's 2 years older, she's been resisting learning stick, but I'm going to get him started pretty quick.
Oh,
And-
that was the best pick. That was the best pick.
In this day and age, that's a superpower. But the thing is, as soon as they're insured, they're on the toys. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. They're all under the same policy. They live under the same roof. They're covered. So I want them to be able to drive them.
You didn't
It's
talk
not like they're
about
taking
this.
them to school, but
So just steal it and take it to school and don't tell me about it.
hey, I remember being their age. You think I don't watch mileage?
Yeah, I mean,
You know you can disconnect the angle drive so your dad doesn't know.
Oh, he
the
can't
miles
hear you.
will move.
All right, guys, I'm going to spotlight David in Texas for us because I asked him to prepare a little David is a prop guy, I guess you could say, right, David? I don't know what you would call yourself.
Yeah, I'm basically a cosplayer, which means I do a little bit of everything. I do props and costuming.
So before you get into that, David is a huge Back to the Future fan. He's not a DeLorean owner, but because I'm a huge Back to the Future fan, and this is my show, so I let him come in. So there you go. So RentDelorean brings you David. Show us what you got, dude. I've been following David a while, and his stuff's pretty cool.
I first started. You guys see me okay? See me okay? Is everything good?
Yep, I can see you fine.
But I don't do Zoom a lot. It's mainly the Facebook chat, so I'm not as familiar with this setup. So I apologize for any issues I have with it. So I first started the cosplay career as Marty McFly for a Halloween party, and then the first 2 conventions, and then I have a few years prior to that, I got a Kia Soul. It's metallic gray in color, but if I had known I'd be getting this much back into Back to the Future, I would have gotten something a little bit more closer to a coupe, to a sports car type item. But so I basically started decking that out as the time machine, and just because it's the only car I had, and I was doing Marty McFly cosplays, so I wanted to kind of embody the character a little bit, But then this is back in 2014. There wasn't a lot of call for Marty McFly people. Not a lot of people were as familiar with it as they were after the anniversary. So I extended my repertoire of cosplays into other 80s movies that I like. I'm a big fan of the 80s. So I looked into what do I like to watch over and over again from the 80s, and what kind of characters do I think I could do. I don't make a lot of money. You guys' cars cost probably what I make in a year. So there's not a lot of ways I can afford anything like that in the near future at all. And same thing goes with the aftermarket accessories available for the time machine diversions for the DeLorean. They are expensive. The time circuits, whether you get them from Moriarty or whatever that name is, I apologize, or from anyone else who makes them.
I think it's the French guy, right? You were talking about more. Is he a French or Italy? I don't know. Makes all the cool. He's all the time circuit stuff. Yeah.
I buy from that guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he does great.
Nobody knows how to say his name, but we all buy from him.
Yeah, he does great work.
Movie Propylax, dude. That's the guy.
Okay, there you go.
And there's some other ones that have been done that doing them in the past. I'll probably doing them currently. But I can't afford that kind of expenditure for one item for the car. I can't afford even the stuff that they make for commercially for replicas, like the Diamond Select stuff. I can't afford the Diamond Select plus capacitor.
Nobody can. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. I can't afford the Diamond Select distribution, so I built one. I mean, I love it. I'd love to have a working opening and closing one that looks very accurate to the movie. I made mine out of I did get a Krups coffee grinder off of eBay at one point. For
cool.
$100. But the rest of it is custom made, basically. A Singer magnetic memory core. You can't find those. I don't do any 3D printing at all. I'm old school. Okay,
You got the passion, David. Let's see what we got. I want to see what you've got like a whole bunch of stuff. Show us.
Let me see if I can clip the video.
You got some cool stuff. I've been following you for a while. I can't remember, but let's see some cool stuff.
Does anybody know a quick way of flipping the video in a camera?
It's the little like.
Unlock your phone so that
it's this symbol.
Turn your phone horizontally.
Anybody?
Flipping. Just tap on the screen.
Oh, there you go. There we go.
Oh, what's that? I see.
Okay, so this is my version of the plutonium chamber.
Well, there you go.
It is
That's
again,
cool.
as inexpensively as I can and still get the same effect of it. This is an oil pan from the dollar store.
Oh, that's great.
The magnetic post there for the car. Then these are just basic heat sinks that I found at the surplus store, and some of these come from my job when we were repairing stuff. So I got those there for the heat sinks there.
Did you rip that off? I'm just kidding. It's a Back to the Future line.
It's something that's done for in the kitchen supply aisle. It's some sort of dish or something that kind of looks like a hubcap. I had to grind out the interior part, of course, further. So ground it out, and this is a slide carousel. Or 35 millimeter slides for the ribbing.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
And then just a yellow cap to represent the handle and the cap plug for the thing. So just basically, when it's on top of the car, it kind of looks the part.
Yeah. Put that on a DeLorean, believe me. People will be like, is that the real one? Look at that. Now that's handmade, right?
Yep.
You made that.
I think I made this.
Wow, look at that.
It's based off an actual PVC jacket. That's good, like PVC leather type stuff. I never know what that is. These are the center release belt buckles, or just buckles, center release buckles, with the reflective, basically the red reflective sticker that I've sharpied the crosshatches onto. Stuck them in there.
Nice.
And capped it with some wire, to hot glue that in. And kind of get a little bit of give to it, but it gives me the effect of those buckles. So they're not round. Snapped in.
Now, what happens when the jacket gets wet?
Well, it's PVC. So this PVC and this is rubber shelf liner, so it really doesn't do anything. But the thing is very. It gets so hot in this jacket.
It looks like a warm. Yeah.
Yeah, it is so warm. It has the quilted liner in it, so it's a very, very warm jacket. I sweated my expletive off in this.
Excellent. Did you say 2014? Is that when you said you made that?
Yep.
Okay, so get ready for the big year.
Yes, definitely. Then this is a set 2 different of the 2-inch belt buckle clasps from the outdoor section of Walmart. Now,
Oh.
for your camping gear and such. And I had to meld 2 of those together to make the long enough bracket for the flap for the
Yeah.
pocket there.
That is slick. I'm shocked they don't
the
make
job.
The extra. It's been so long ago. I couldn't say. I would say nowadays it'd probably still take me working on the weekends. Probably take me a couple months.
Wow.
Then the cuffs here.
Now that's cool. What is that made out of?
These are probably the most accurate part of the jacket. These, well, they're not rubber though; they're plastic. They are the backs to office chairs.
Ah, there it is. I see it now.
Those little black plastic sleeves that protect that little bar that
Very
up and down.
creative.
Just cut those in half, and you got 2 separate sections you can use. And again, more of that reflective part from the hardware section of Walmart.
Now that in the background, that fire extinguisher, that looks really good. What is that? What's the story?
That is actually one.
Oh, no, never mind. I'm just kidding.
And of course, gonna have
This is good stuff. Oh, you got the, what is that, purple Calvin Kleins.
Yep, but
There it
I
is.
made these as well.
Did you really? You made the underwear?
Yeah.
What?
I bought regular Calvins and some other brand purple underwear and unstitched the waistband from it and stitch it back on the other pair.
Look at that. Good job. So you know how to, I assume you know how to sew. Like I don't know how to sew.
Yes, I I don't say I sew. I say I dabble.
You so.
I can't do a straight line to save my life. But
All right, what else? What else we got? What else we got?
All right, okay. Doc's helmet.
Oh.
You guys saw that last time.
Oh, look at this guy.
Some of you seen it last time.
Yeah, show that off. That's there's some people who haven't seen that.
Yeah, is that a accurate?
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Then these plugs are wood pucks cut out from the hole saw. Then the tubes are these are actually these reusable straws. Oh, the hard plastic straws.
Okay, yeah.
Not a word.
Gonna read your thoughts.
Actually
Come here from a great distance.
I actually wore this when I was doing Doc in the fan recreation, the first movie.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yep.
And the wire that's supposed to be here, that's just electrical tape there. Some Christmas LED lights wired up around.
Very
Some
cool.
of this wires just for show. And then this is all aluminum flashing from the hardware section of the hardware store.
Okay.
The roofing section. It's all none of it's riveted though. I don't like to make things permanent, so I don't want changing things up. So it's all 440 screws and nuts.
Looks good.
And then got the leather chin straps.
Oh, look at that.
Buckle it in.
What was that thing called? The brain analyzer? Is that what he called it?
Yeah, brainwave analyzer.
Brainwave analyzer. Yeah.
We got the three double A's that are running everything stuck up in the helmet.
Great job.
And it's got the hose coming out the back with all the wiring supposedly.
Yes.
All right.
All right, what else we got? Oh, I see a flux capacitor.
But,
Planet Vulcan.
reading silence are playing.
Oh, right. Oh, that was easy to make.
So I had to take this apart and paint it, but this one is an amalgam of two different ones actually. You can tell by the where the etching was when the other shroud went over this one. But the new, I found a supply of. I actually now paint the one this came with with the gray coloring, the silver coloring to make it more accurate. But the save the watchtower. This is the donation cannon. This is actually the one I leave in the car during conventions. It's not the accurate one because it's a plastic container, like a peanut butter container. The other one is more form-fitting, more of a snap-on lid, and it's not clear. So this one I don't mind losing if something happens to it.
As long as there's not a lot of tips inside of it.
So, yep, this is one of the first batches of the flux capacitors I made.
Ooh.
It's a windowed tin from the container store, 8x10.
That's cool.
And I haven't finished actually. I wanted to redo this one for somebody who wanted to just mount it in the car and have it direct wired. So my switch isn't in there, battery pack isn't hooked up. And this is before I found the right angle orange plugs that I now use, the spark plugs. Boots I now use. I actually had to paint some Legos.
Oh, I see.
What is that?
The orange part is Lego.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Lego.
Okay.
What
Right angle.
did you use for the clear part, for the clear pipe?
Looks like is that a straw?
Dropper tubing. Eyedropper tubing.
Eyedropper tubing. Son of a gun. Son of a bitch stole my idea.
With the LEDs is a half an eyedropper tubing as the little brick part there, the wedge piece.
Do you have lights? Do they go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This one no, because it's not hooked up.
Okay. No. I was just curious if that's how you built it. That's really good.
But it's actually using just one of those dollar store necklaces that have 3 flashing lights and sequence. Just wire those 3 lights.
Amazing what lighty things you can find at a dollar store. I love the dollar store lighty weird toys.
The brass relays are dollar store
That's really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, Yeah, I love how they look just apart, and they're like a buck for two of them. So
Beautiful.
I don't have the labels on this yet, but I do have a dynamo. I know it's a Rotex they use. I don't see really any difference between the dynamo and Rotex, and it's a Kia time machine, so I don't need to have whatever.
It's a Kia time machine. That's good.
All right, then we got one of the crown jewels of my collection.
Oh,
Oh, this is the bag I made as well. I do a bit of sewing.
is that the what's that called? The futaba, right?
Yep.
Wow, that's a nice one.
This is the FPT8SPA. It's the red label one, not the green, unfortunately. But hey, it's close as you can get without getting the actual green one.
No, I
And
wouldn't
this
notice.
Now, I haven't used this one in forever recently, so some of the batteries have died. I'm running off two different battery sets. One for the stoplight here, because it draws more power than anything else, so it burns out faster. And runs off different voltage than the circuit that drives this. This is from a bicycle digital speedometer. You hook up the sensor to your frame, hook up a magnet to the spokes in the on the wheel of the bike, and it will give you your digital speed that way. So I interface with the board in the back there that runs that.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I faced the board it has. I ran off the basically the sensor input to it, and ran it into a converter for the dial here, and when I turn on this switch there, and then when I run the this is my main goal for all mine is to be able to have it run up. I don't do any programming. I'm trying to get this video. So basically, is something wrong with the interface?
oh, look at that.
It jumped
That's some serious shit. Come on, guys. Why am I the only one doing these jokes? Come on, guys. He's putting it out there here.
Watch this.
There you go. Not me, the car. It's a good job, David.
So I want to do it better at some point, but I don't do any programming. I'm trying to learn that, but it's very difficult for me.
That's some tough stuff.
Anyway, and
What else you got? Oh, that goes behind the driver's seat.
yep, the bailout bottle.
Bailout bottle.
And this is a tire pressure gauge from Walmart.
I see a guitar back there.
And this is a one of those water gun tubes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like a supercharger?
Yeah, to a super tube, yeah. Coated in, you see the seams, I coated it in some red vinyl.
Nice. What's the story of that guitar right there?
Guitar, alright.
Oh, man,
I do every version of Marty, so I needed, when I do my Enchantment in the Sea Marty, I gotta have a guitar for it. So this
You didn't build that, did you?
This neck is from a rock band guitar. The pegs
Oh.
are custom. The pegs themselves are from a banjo. I sanded down to get the tombstone shape of them, and then just.
Holy crap! I thought that was a real guitar.
Nope. Ready to go.
I really thought that was a real guitar.
The body is foam board.
Wow. See, that's the cool. Like on camera, I thought that was a freaking real guitar.
Seriously, that looks good. I thought it was a real guitar too.
Damn.
Thank you.
Welcome to props, man.
There it is. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors.
In the real world, you're like, oh, wait.
Look at that.
These are real guitar strings. I did splurge.
Oh, come on, Dave. Come on. No, I'm just kidding.
This is a barrier block.
It's a Lego block. You freaking kid.
The barrier one. The screw terminals for the wires.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, you could do some damage with a 3D printer.
Oh.
Yeah. If I knew, if I knew how to do 3D printer, how to 3D printer, I'd be able to do things a lot easier and cheaper than I currently do them.
I still
But
can't
don't
believe
know how
that's
to do
not a
that.
real. I still can't believe that's not real.
This-
Brandon, hire this guy.
This I did order online. This is an actual whatever they call this part.
I don't know. Sure.
And these are knobs and with the screws attached to the other side. And it's the chicken beak knob with another gold thing for the legend. Actual quarter-inch guitar jack put in there. This is from a different
Bigsby, there it is.
thing I recovered and put in that little thing for the landing bar and all that.
I gotta say, David, that really cooks.
Oh, thank you.
Get it?
I get all these
I hope you do.
But they may be more Delorean people here than that future people, so I understand. But it's actually, when batteries are working, it actually does do the scenes from the movies.
Oh, you have a sound card in there or something?
Yep.
Oh.
Let me see if it's got batteries still. Which way switch goes.
Oh, it sounds.
Yeah, so the battery sounds.
That's great.
But each time I do a fret here, is part of.
Yeah, I could hear part of it. Yeah, it just needs a fresh battery. That's awesome.
The microphone where the sound is.
Yeah, and I gotta say, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's cutting out because you can't see it
Yeah.
all, but each of those frets triggers part of the sequence from that enchantment of the scene.
How long did it take you to make that?
Oh, this, like I said, I try to keep a build record of that sort of thing.
Oh, I recognize that thing.
Film, but I don't really keep track of total time. I've always been more about doing it than writing about it. It's a lot easier for me to do it than to write about it because I just don't do that a lot. So here's.
Oh, what's the name of that thing? I don't. Does that thing have a name?
The Firebox temperature.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was an official it's funny, I can look at that and I can hear the red light's about to blow. Oh, it actually moves. Are you moving that, or how's that work?
It's there's a clock movement in there.
Oh, that's a clock.
It's running off the.
Look at that.
Basically from an alarm clock.
That's great.
Converted into this.
Oh, that is really cool. That's a pretty good idea too. Just put a clock hand in there.
So, I've been wanting to actually put hands in there as well to make it an actual clock. I like it with just a needle for now. The next one I do might have the hands as well. It'll be actual.
Wow. Very cool.
Okay, we can get this here. This is the first one I built of the radiation cases I make. Out of a, it's one of those larger ones. Had to take everything apart, grind out the rivets here, and replace them with screws. They don't have a rivet. I didn't want to use pop rivets because they're not the ones you're supposed to use. Supposed to use the blind ones. I don't have a rivet tool for those sort of compression rivets. So I used the 632 screws and nuts on each part. So a lot of extra hardware went into this. Then recovered it. I made some plates. This came with the silver textured outside, like those do. So I replaced those with whiteboard, actually. So that HDF whiteboard.
Wow.
And then covered over with some vinyl stick. Unfortunately, I only had 12 inches by so many inches, so it didn't go the whole length here if I got seen here. But now I know a place I can get more than 12 inches, so when I redo this one, I can get the full thing covered with one sheet. But then you've got inside here, foam, and this is where I keep all my Parzival Ready Player One stuff.
Yes.
Got Parzival plate, ordered from Celebrity Machines, of course.
Oh,
Plate
Ro-
guy.
Rob, are you still in here somewhere? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Your car is not a. It's not a Ready Player One car, is it? Yours, I think Rob's is just a time machine. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember.
And we went to I went to a bar trivia thing with my Futurama cosplay group.
Nice.
And I got the cutouts for whenever
Oh.
I get any canisters for it. All used up.
Andy, did you say just a time machine?
Oh, sorry. No, there was a guy. I don't know who. I thought it was Rob, but I don't think it is. His is fully tricked out. Ready Player One, time machine.
Oh, you had the stickers on the side. Oh wait, that was you.
Well, no. Mine's this is professionally built. It wasn't like mine. It's held together with tape and gum. Oh.
From the future.
Oh, nice.
There it
I
is.
like that.
Again, this is just a shower rod here.
Yeah.
Shower rod tube, and this is not 3D printed, not resin done. This is actually a thumbs up
Double stick.
knob drawer pull from Hobby Lobby.
Oh.
So with a thumbs up like this, I just cut off the thumb part.
You ever hit anybody over the head with it?
I take off the hand, the brown antique brown paint on it, and then cover it in gold paint.
Works. That works.
Looks very good. Nice job.
I still can't believe that guitar. Do you have your costumes on? I knew you had a lot of different costumes.
No.
Oh, did I just see the logs? Oh, there's the logs.
One version. These are smaller versions. I have a larger version. I need to redo the labels on, but these I had available to me.
What were those called? Temperature log. What were those called? I forget what he called them.
The Doc's version of the Presto log.
Presto logs. That's it.
So just some. This is.
I got a question for you. Do you have the Rube Goldberg device that drops the dog food?
Somebody's building that. Did you know who's building that right now? The Shays.
Who has the amplifier?
Oh, I've seen that guy too. He's in England somewhere. He built a full-sized amplifier. Yeah. I've no idea where you put that in your house.
You guys do realize, I don't know if you know this, but everything up to that dog food can is Eric Stoltz, and everything after the dog food can on that cut is Michael J. Fox.
No
That's why the dog
way.
food can shot.
I did
So
not
when you
know.
watch the movie, I was talking with
Oh, that's a.
the about it. If you watch the movie, they introduced that cut because the original footage was one long shot without the cut. So when the can flips over and you go down to the dog food,
Yep.
that's how they could go between the old footage and the new footage without people realizing that they switched actors.
Son of a gun. The
Brandon, that's awesome.
old bait and switch.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's nice because it's the same set. They had to rebuild pieces of it, but like no one would actually realize that it's different because they're not going to.
So that person, you're saying that person that walks in is not Michael J. Fox, but it's actually Eric
That's
Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz's.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
Who gets the key and all that stuff?
Wait,
Other
is
than
that
the mat?
Eric Stoltz or Eric Stoltz's double? Who is it?
It's either him or his double. I don't
What is
know.
that,
was
David?
lost in history.
What is that thing?
It's a cookbook. It's a cookbook.
From
Was there a cookbook in the movie?
Back to the Future
Oh, no,
4?
this is not Back to the Future.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
does
like-
that say to serve man?
Yeah.
Is
That's
it?
a
Is it
different
really?
one.
That was the greatest episode ever.
what episode? What are we talking? What is that? I don't.
Twilight Zone.
Oh.
Serve man. It's a cookbook. It's a
Oh, I must have missed that. Dang it.
I'll share weird facts.
This is the only book at like the half-price books I found that had a blank
Black cover.
on it. Spine did has writing on it, so I covered that with electrical tape. But it's a decent size for it, and if you look in the book itself, it actually is a cookbook.
How convenient.
So it's a perfect book for this.
I did not see humans in that ingredient list anywhere.
No, they're the entree.
Okay.
One other random factoid. Well, it's not Back to the Future related, but in the original Star Wars film, when the Death Star blew up, the reason why it's so quick is because when Paul Hirsch did the cut, the assistant editor messed up and cut the wrong amount of film negative, and so all they had left were 2 frames of footage. They had to cross-cut that with one of the light bulb explosions from the opening scene with Vader and the stormtroopers coming in. Wow! So that's how that effect got made.
This is Doc Brown's battery cables for the explanation of how he's going to get Marty to the future in 55.
You control the car. I'll simulate the lightning.
I thought those were nipple clips.
That too.
That too.
Actually, use like post-line cord or something, some sort of rope to get the effect of the wire he used in, which is red and black stripe. The other 2 halves. Yep, that's the one. Okay, then what else we got in here? Then this I custom made, of course, because I love the movie and no one makes these.
Oh, that's really cool.
You made that too?
Yep.
Oh, I would buy that.
Hey, you could sell that.
You could totally make a YouTube
Like you just
Etsy.
said, no one else makes it.
I've never seen those.
If you took what you did right there, that shape and style is sort of like a throw pillow someone would put on their sofa. You could probably sell that too.
Oh yeah, make a throw pillow.
Yep.
That's a great idea, Brandon. Yeah, and as soon as you start selling, Chinese guys will make it for cheap.
Go to China and make it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Actually, a throw pillow is a great fucking idea. That's even better than the bag.
Yeah, because most people buy pop culture stuff like that now.
yeah, this is
anyone can
actually
buy it, use it
like,
right away.
yeah. I was worried about the ability to be able to wash it. Spot cleaning.
Well, it's
I don't know about washing.
It's a prototype.
Screen that.
Hey, David. David.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, look. Okay, I've got this is my time machine, but look, it's one of those pillows that you do one thing and it goes away, right? You know the sequin thing. See it?
Yep.
Okay, you should make a pillow like this where it's out of time, and then when you do it, it's the 20.
There it is. You
Oh,
just
that'd
made
be
$1 billion.
That would be awesome.
It happened first here on RentDelorean.com. There it is.
These are custom. You can have guys make these. I mean, like this was just made.
Oh.
Like just some company. I don't know.
I just want a video. I just want a video of you doing that on loop.
Anyway, hey, that is a killerest idea. You should totally do that. I would buy it.
I would.
I mean, seriously, I'd buy it. I mean, I could actually.
I will
do it
say that
it's your idea.
taking the sequin thing out of it. If you found someone that would basically produce what you're doing and you can do it without getting sued by Universal, you could make a little bit of money from it. I mean, I think if you do it on an Etsy store, because people are selling license plates, they're selling things like that, so I don't think anyone's going to come after you. But if you're looking for additional funding, I think it'd be something you could at least try. Put it up on
I
Etsy.
definitely want to try to get something out of extras I make for this sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good way to do it. But here, I'll let you keep going. Sorry.
If anybody's familiar with Doctor Who, the original one,
Who?
being a time travel show and all,
That was a joke.
this is the Master's.
Oh, I've seen that.
You'll be here all week, Andy.
I know. Tip your waitress.
This is the Anthony Ainsley era of the Master. In one of the episodes he uses when he's in a black suit, and it's basically the tissue compression device, which is an XLR connector.
It looks like a vape pen.
Yeah, similar. Yeah, it looks like that. So it's got the green for that way, and
Actually, they should make a vape pen that looks like that.
then the red. So this is a little neat device when I'm with my Doctor Who friends. Now, if anybody's familiar with 80s movies and knows about Ferris Bueller, I don't have it wired yet.
I've
Is that
seen.
going to make you
Oh.
nasty spill down the stairs and subject
Subject
yourself?
further
Going
cool
to.
licenses. I'm sorry, I can't come to the door.
Ashley, that sounds exactly like. Wow, that was really good.
Yeah, who said that?
Ashley said that, I
Do
think.
that again. Do that again. Sorry, I can't come to the door. That's good. Thank you.
Wow.
Have a good day.
There is. There is.
Bueller.
Sorry, I can't come to. That was good.
Butt down here,
Never
mister.
took a single lesson.
Wow.
Oh, okay, so we got you guys saw this last time. Some of you did.
Who's that? Is that the Curious George guy?
Man in the yellow hat.
It is?
It is.
I was kidding. Holy shit.
Do that
Awesome.
cosplay do?
Oh, the man with the yellow hat.
Yeah.
We are big fans of Curious George over here. I have 3 children.
I love Curious.
That looks familiar. What is that?
It's like Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman's back.
Oh,
not
that's
again.
That's Nedry's
That
Edry, yeah.
bag.
For the money.
I'm gonna hit you when I come around, or I forget the. I'm gonna run you over when I come back down. Oh, Barbara's.
That's actually actual Barbershop can. I do have one that comes apart, but does not have the middle part of it yet. I haven't made that yet. I plan to. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is. No, this is actual Barbershop as well. All right. On his desk.
Dodgson, we've got Dodgson here. See, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. I don't.
It's on his desk in the movie.
Oh, is it really? Dotson. We got Dotson here.
This is going to be for the zappers for the dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, yep.
What do you call them?
Shooter! Shooter! Right?
And that was really good.
Is that good?
That was good.
I'm gonna quit my job. There it is.
All right.
It was that Australian guy, I think, right, that said that?
Yeah.
Who later on we just see his arm.
Also doubles as my Blues Brothers case. So I have my
Your Blues Brothers.
Monica.
Are you talking about Bob Peck?
In Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Remember at the end when the chick goes into the electric room and his arm, we just see his arm.
Yeah. He was the first guy to die in real life.
Oh, in the movie? Oh, from the movie? Really? I didn't know he was dead.
Yeah, he died young, like, I think it was cancer or something.
Take half of this and pay the band. Take the other half and give it to Ray's Music City in Calumet City, Illinois.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Hey, David, all this stuff, I mean, how many years have you been doing this?
Since 2014.
Wow.
And of course, I got the they're on. These are on the one good ones are on a different case, but I got the handcuffs as well. I got the real ones on a different case. So that's in this because I recently, well not recently, but years ago, after I got this one, I found out that the Blues Brothers case is black. So I need to get this redone in black. I'm going to be doing some recovering of this, or of a different case, using some black leather.
David, did you do a Doc 1885 Doc rifle or whatever that was, the gun that he had? Do you have that sitting around?
No, my friend who played cosplays Doc before I did has that.
Okay. I thought I saw you have it on a picture somewhere. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he got that, and he and his wife got the rifle and her telescope as Christmas gifts.
Okay.
Let me clear his telescope as well. Okay, so now is this showing as horizontal?
Yep.
Okay, good. So, Mama always told me, "Stupid is, stupid does."
Oh my gosh.
Found this at a thrift store actually.
Big Paul Champ. Oh.
Shirt, buttons, ping pong paddle, old crest. Well, not old crest, but the oldest version I could find at the stores. And of course, the Curious George book with the feather. I had to recover this in blue on the inside, and put this in myself as well to get the effect of his. And of course, got some. Since it's now an actual restaurant, they actually make accessories for it. So, but I had to print out that. It's the wrong magazine though, unfortunately. And I got the chocolates.
Have you ever been to a Bubba Gump restaurant?
No, I have not.
Oh, yeah.
What is that place, Andy?
It's a restaurant themed. There's actually one here.
Universal Studios in Florida.
There's one here in the Mall of America.
One in Times Square.
And then there was one in Vegas too.
Local to Dallas, so.
I never heard of that place before.
It's just a chain.
Yeah, it's just a chain. I mean, yeah.
So, this is the Twisted Schwartz.
Ah, that's funny.
It's like a G-spot saucer.
I mean, if that's a G-spot massager, it's for an elephant.
The kids love it.
The kids, the flamethrower children's toy. Wow.
Hey Andy,
Yo.
all of us that live in the Midwest, we need a flamethrower to melt the ice off our driveway.
You know, I saw a video the other day of a dude doing that. Big, huge flamethrower. He was just melting the ice off of his driveway.
Not that, Andy, but a friend of mine that I hang out with at the museum, his dad has a flamethrower hookup that hooks up to a propane tank. he just melts the ice off his driveway.
That's
Does anybody
great.
know the combination of this thing?
549.
What is it from?
Apparently, the combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stupidest combination I ever heard of. Exactly. It's on my luggage too. Yeah.
Spaceball.
Baseball's the coloring book.
Oh my gosh.
Baseball's the breakfast cereal. And of course,
Liquid Schwartz. That's funny.
Liquid Schwartz. Forget the ring. The ring's Buff Kiss. I found in a box of Cracker Jacks.
That's great.
There you go.
Very
This is actually
cool.
like a Red Bull can that repurposed for it.
So funny story. The way and this is random prop knowledge, but when we did Lost, we actually did all the Dharma Initiative cans and things with Coke cans and beer cans. So we just repurposed Bud Light cans for the
Hey, you don't
Dharma
happen to have
beer.
any of that stuff, do you, Brandon?
I got a couple Dharma cans somewhere.
Yeah, I'd like to buy them.
I don't even know where it would be. But yeah.
Well, if you find them, at least you'll know.
Well, what I'm saying is what he's doing with the Perrier can is actually something that happens all the time with pop drinks. It's
Yeah,
a lot easier to just take a can and print a label.
Hot tub time machine, yeah.
So, let's see what we got here.
David, do you have any more Back to the Future stuff?
No, I'm not out right now at the moment. We mainly went through that the first.
Oh.
We went over to the other stuff. But I don't understand we want to keep this kind of DeLorean related. I understand. Just one
Dude,
more
you
thing
got
I
some
have to
cool
show.
stuff. Let me, you got
One
some.
more thing I gotta show.
Well, dun 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 dun. That's kind of DeLorean related, since it kind of looks like a DeLorean thing. If you ever look at the Inspector Gadget car.
Yeah, it does look a lot like it.
Dun 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 dun. Wow, look at that.
Hand with the Inspector label, then got the
That's
hand
great.
with the alarm on it. The magnifying glass for looking at clues,
That's awesome.
and
In
then
the background, Brian.
the flashlight.
Huh.
I just want to find out whether or not you've made a flamethrower that goes with the 14th fist of McCluskey.
Hey, Ashley, I didn't see you there.
What's that?
Hey, I just didn't
Oh.
see it. How's it going? Hey, you haven't shaved in a while.
Few weeks.
Oh, is that what's his name?
This is actually his
Mystery Science Theater
Neanderthal
3000.
cousin. His Neanderthal cousin, a Crow T Magnum.
Okay. Okay. You know, that show was actually based in Minnesota, which was pretty cool.
I did not know that, but this is a jumbo-sized version of Crow.
Yeah.
This is
Moving on, Andy.
No, it actually, if you watch the originals, every once in a while, there a little thing would flash up on the movies that say to join the Mystery Science Theater 3000 club, mail your whatever, and it was Hopkins, Minnesota. I always thought that was cool.
That's where Alan Keller lives, Andy.
Yeah. So they don't. They're based in L.A. Some probably now, but East
Oh,
Dock.
gee, a lot more people are here. I didn't even notice. Hey, everybody.
Tom, it's your first time, Tom?
Well, no, because I have the big screen and there's only like 4 people there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
I have a question. I got all you guys here. Okay. Does anybody have any behind the scenes pictures or whatever from Back to the Future 2? Because I have these are from Back to the Future 2, the actual glasses, and
Oh, you're looking.
I don't think they're on screen. They're used, in Futureland, but I just don't have any actual pictures of them. And actually, what they are, they actually go. See, there's a clip on one side, and there's supposed to be a clip on the other side.
So they go on like sunglasses or something?
Yes, they go on these. Okay.
Oh,
And these actually look. They cut notches in just so it would.
Wow.
Work out,
And that's an actual prop that was used in part 2?
Yeah.
You just can't find it in the movie?
I don't think it's on screen, but if anybody.
Well, I mean, I would say your way to do that is just look at the 4K print of the movie. There's a lot more details relevant. You can kind of check that.
But I'm not sure if it really is on screen. But if anybody has any, continuity photos or back or just whatever,
You mean Polaroids?
Yes.
That's-
Oh,
No, I mean seriously.
what?
Is that your car background, Brandon?
That's my car. Yeah. So I took the car to Joshua Tree. Pretty much about 2 weeks before the pandemic shut down LA. And so this is from a couple years ago. But yeah, no, actually, I've got since we're kind of back on the DeLorean tangent for a second, I got a question for our Jeff, the new owner. What's been your favorite experience you've had since you've gotten your car? Like, what's the first big kind of like, oh my God, this is real moment for you?
It started.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously the delivery was pretty amazing, but I think, not to get too emotional, but showing the car to my dad, who he's
that's cool.
73, and he's been a huge car guy my whole life. Obviously.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 39. So yeah. So I'm 39. My dad's 72, and obviously we went to see Back to the Future together when it first came out, in the movies and stuff like that. And he, a huge car guy, used to bring me Testarossa pictures and those big blow up photos from my. Anyway, so I told him I had borrowed his car for some reason, but I told him I borrowed his Lexus, and I told him it spilled oil all over the garage, in our garage, just to get him to come over to the house. Because his car was there, I didn't tell him I was getting it. And then so I was like, all right, there's oil all over the ground. Open the garage, and he just flipped. Like when he saw that car there, he couldn't, like, just the expression on his face, like.
Hey, you should have taped that.
Huh? I did actually tape it, but he was wearing a mask, so we didn't get the. Yeah. For 22. Yeah, so I taped a lot of different reactions, but yeah. So, but anyway, it wasn't as good video as you think, but he was for it. So, you know,
That's the best. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was your first? What was your
one.
first?
Oh, him shout.
That's amazing, man. What was your first experience with someone just randomly on the street? Have you had those yet? Yeah, somebody come at
Probably
your car at
same
the
thing.
gas station.
Delivery. I didn't want to have it delivered at my house because I knew it would cause attention. So I had it delivered to my son's school, and you know.
Oh, that didn't have to cause anything.
No. Well, no one was there.
No, I know.
Pandemic. It was a Saturday, but yeah, it was just a nice long strip of road to like have the truck pull up and deliver it. And it took them a long time to get off of the truck. And by the time, and I have video of this too, but by the time they got it all off the truck, it was probably. And I'm in a pretty chill neighborhood. It's just all family homes and stuff like that. But there was at least 12, 13 people.
Where do you live?
Oakland.
Okay.
Oakland, yeah. So, but you know, I'm in not downtown or anything.
So, Jeff, you've had it for about a month. Is that what you said?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you have not experienced the attention that you wait till it's summertime and COVID kind of starts to go away and you start taking this thing to car shows. You are going to own the place.
I've been mostly chill. I mean, because of obviously the car does draw a lot of attention. I'm cognizant of that all the time. So I've tried to avoid places. I know it sounds silly, right? Like,
wait till you try to get gas.
Well, no, even getting gas. I know at gas stations where there aren't a lot of people, and I kind of go.
Go in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Hey, Dave. Dave, are you in?
That's great, Jeff.
Is that your background, Dave?
Yes.
Are you in freaking Ohio? No, Hawaii.
No, I'm not in Ohio. I'm in Hawaii.
I don't know why I said Hawaii. You're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Dave made it to Hawaii. Look at this. Sorry, Jeff. I didn't mean to cut you off, but he made it to Hawaii. Look at this guy.
I'm in Hawaii right now. Got the grill going. I'm going to throw some burgers on soon.
What? Dave, you're missing the shorts weather that we're having currently here in our state. It is currently negative 11. It's a negative 11 right now. Come on, Dave. Come on back.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes, sir.
What's your license plate?
It's 81 in time.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it said like in time, like back in time. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I tried a few different combinations.
Because I was gonna say if you want, because that was Danny's original, and I have it. And I was like, did he have the same license plate? And if so, you can have it. I have it. So.
Who? Danny Delorean?
Yeah. Because remember, I have the first time machine, so it was like, that was. And I thought you had the exact same license plate. I'm like, well, shit, I have the old style. If you want it, I can send it to you.
That'd be cool. Yeah, no, it's not the same, but it's close.
Okay.
I couldn't get it because it probably was still registered.
Yeah.
Because the way California works is you can't take the plate that someone else has, even if they haven't re-registered the car.
And how long?
So, I think it's like 25 years or something like that.
Fuck.
But honestly, I like the black. I like the black plates with the yellow letters. It kind of fits into the frame in a nice way.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
I'm not.
Yeah, his was
not too
white with the blue.
Wait, so if somebody has a plate and then they give it up, or like say they pass away or something,
No,
you can't get.
You can't get it if they pass away, but they can give it to you. Like, so if you buy a car that has a plate, you've inherited that plate.
In Arizona,
Oh.
it feels like it's months. I don't know, because I got one that was unavailable, then later, 2 years later, I was like, oh, okay, I got it.
So I was trying to get Carly to come into this and Diego, who are also LA owners, but like, yeah, their plates are historic plates, so they came with cars. So Diego's got a blue California, a blue yellow.
Those are hard to find.
Like that. I know. You can only get the plate that was with the car. So if the car had the California plate, you can get it, but you can't get. I guess you have to have a certain amount of votes passed or something to get the blue and yellow plates remade. Like people have to order like 10,000 of them.
What kind of so many rules?
Well, hey, Brandon, this is something I heard. There's some folks who actually make the blue plate. And
They do.
So if you
It's
want
illegal
to
as
put a
hell.
blue plate on your car, you can do that. And then if you keep your now this isn't law, but if you keep your regular
Right.
plate in your car, usually a cop will be forgiving.
Let you go.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people, and I think if David's still on here, I don't know if he's still there, but a lot of the Orange County owners I've been hearing have been buying the blue and yellow recreated plates and getting the tag labels made and are driving with it. Like, well, if they pull me over, I'm like, hey, look, you live dangerously. I don't ride a front plate in my car because my car was a Michigan car that got shipped to me. So I have a Michigan DeLorean, so it doesn't have any holes drilled in it, and it's
Okay, you don't want to do that.
I don't want to touch it, so I keep my front plate in the car, and I just keep it on the, the DeLorean Industries, they sell, and everybody sells these front license plate brackets that bolt in without drilling. I just keep that in the trunk. So I'm supposed to, I just haven't installed it, sorry.
Hey,
But,
Jeff, I ran the out-of-time plates with the 1986 sticker for at least 10 years.
When you were in California?
No, in Arizona, I ran the California movie plate out of time with my 86 sticker for a decade. I got pulled over twice. I mean, I didn't get a ticket,
But you were but you're in a time machine. It's different.
Yeah.
I think people
So-
are letting you go.
So that's what I have on mine, the out of time 86 on the back.
See,
and I have, and that's was California for a year, and now Virginia for a year, and I've had police officers not only behind me but talk to me in gas stations, take pictures, and just wave and let me go. It's almost like they know, but they're like, that is cool. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah,
I
I think the only exception here are go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say my actual license plate is Contra 4.
I was going to say, I love Contra in the fucking background. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's my license plate. But I keep the real plates in the bonnet.
Wait,
in
did you
case the
design
cops
Contra? Are you like the Contra guy or something?
No, it's just my favorite game. But
Hey, who knew?
so,
I didn't
no.
know you were the Contra guy, you know.
No, I keep the real actual plates in the bonnet. So if I do get pulled over and the cop says, "Well, I'm not going to let you drive away unless you have, the plates on the car," I can just put them on the car with him watching me. But I have yet needed to. But yeah, I run that out of time 86 for
Absolutely. It's so cool.
So just from the California perspective, Jeff, I would try to stay within the legal ranges, as much as possible, just because it is a high-profile car, and you just want to kind of be like, be smart. The other thing too is, I don't know if you've looked into your fuse box and you just got the car. There is another DeLorean owner who's in the community. His name's David McKean. I'm sure you've seen him. Followed him. He creates. It's me, Brandon.
Oh, okay.
Tom, do you have the view? What view do you have up? Click the gallery so that you could see more than two people.
No, I have the gallery, but I just.
For anybody who doesn't know, Tom is part of our outreach program. We allow him into this group, but click the click the gallery button, man.
But just to
jeez. That's good.
Because I'm gonna probably throw this to
Sorry,
Roland, if that's okay with everybody in a second. But Jeff, the thing I'm saying is, there are a lot of the relay compartments in the car, are 80s click-over relays. What David did is he actually recreates the relays with modern microprocessors, so they won't wear out, they won't overheat, and there's a couple different places in the car where fires happen, right? One is the fuel lines, and the other is the fuse box, and so by putting in these modern pieces, you're allowing your car to be electrically safe. So I would say, when you meet up with your other people in the Oakland area and other DeLorean owners, just check and see. I mean, there's a couple different things you can do to the car that are kind of preventative. It'll just keep it driving and keep it safe for a while. Especially because, it's you'll find as you own it more, you're going to get more and more used to how the things work, and your car's got its own personality even compared to other DeLoreans. So I think everybody here can nod and say that each person's car has got its own little quirks and kinks that are unique to it.
Here's a bit of advice. If you're on a gig or somewhere, never ever talk bad about your car until you're at home safely. Just saying. Ever. It listens, and then 5 miles before you're at home, it will pay you.
Now you realize that, I've been an owner since 2013. The car's been with our family since 1982. Okay, my father. And so it was kind of funny because when my dad bought the car, he brought it home, all kinds of problems were happening. Took my sister up to the
And that was brand new.
overheated at least 3 times before he got home. And so he made a laundry list. He told me, he asked me to bring it over to Harris Oldsmobile, which is the dealership, the DeLorean dealership. He made me a list of what was wrong with the car, and he let me drive the car. Okay, and so I drove it, and of course it was really hard to shift because it was a nylon clutch line back then, right? And so when I brought it back, so you probably heard the story that when I brought it back, I named the car D. Okay, so rule number 1, when you get in your car, make sure you acknowledge Remember, they love attention. Now, when you guys are ready, I have a big surprise for you. So, you guys ready? Are you sure?
Should we be sitting down?
He is the ambassador.
Hold on, I'm gonna spot you, let you hear. I feel like.
Don't unzip your pants, Eric.
Don't worry, it's not gonna be it's just going to be on my screen, okay? So, you guys ready? Here we go.
Where'd he go?
No audio.
No audio. Ah.
Oh, look at the shirt.
I can tell from the fillers that that's probably Claudia.
Okay, let me get the audio right. Sorry about that, guys.
You might have to unshare your screen and then reshare and tick the box that says share computer audio.
Did she fall asleep between takes?
Mama Claudia?
Could see some Claudia.
Stand by. I have to repack. That's all. All right. Now we got it. All right. Screen.
Whoa, 200%.
So that's like it's going up to 11.
All right. Here we go.
So much for technology, Roland.
Speaking of which, the DeLorean in 1981 on January 21st, the first DeLorean came off the production line. 40 years later, in 2021, it's time to celebrate. So, go to DeLorean40.com. That's DeLorean40.com, where you're going to get information on what? The next 22 months is parties and celebrations? It is, and it includes wellness. Now, you know what? DeLorean is very good for us. All of our lives together. Thank you for taking us back to the future. Mr. DeLorean, thank you for the joy and happiness. I love DeLorean, guys, and I want everyone to be part of this. So go to DeLorean40.com and let's have fun.
Wow, that's cool.
Did she mean I love DeLorean guys or DeLorean comic?
Well, I'll tell you. Be careful now.
That's good. So what's on that site, Roland? What is DeLorean? I haven't checked that out. Is it launched?
We'll be announcing some of the virtual events that we have right now, and of course when we start opening up for in-person get-togethers, we'll start having all of our clubs participate, getting our cars out there to the public, show them off, show, shine, rally, caravan, you name it, just to get these cars out there from January 21st to of this year until October 19th of next year, because the date that the factory closed down and John got arrested. And so we're basically celebrating, just uniting the community together as a whole. And of course, I'm working with the Brandies for their DeLorean weekend. So Ryan Foster is cleaning up this big DeLorean caravan that's going to be happening on the East Coast, making their way towards Las Vegas for the side trip to the West Coast. So
Hey, Roland.
A lot of fun. So,
Do you know what the official dates are on the DeLorean motoring convoy yet?
don't have any official dates yet. I know that Ryan Foster is working on it as we speak. So it's just basically playing it safe until we find out when basically the country will be back open up again.
So it's just pretty much a matter of waiting until all this COVID's gone.
Correct, but as you all know, the time's going to take about 5 days, so we're looking like 5 days prior to the
Yeah,
There's a Facebook page for it.
I'm going to be so ready to. I've read the postings on the motoring convoy page where I was just wondering if there's been any update on dates yet, which there hasn't been yet.
No official updates. I know they do have a group page on Facebook. So
Yep.
Obviously, you as the DeLorean owners, you're just more than welcome. Just
Yep.
Invite, just go ahead and click
Yeah,
on that group page.
I just haven't heard anything. Haven't heard anything in a while on it yet. So I figured we were still doing all the early stages of planning.
Yeah, well, early stages of planning, I can relate because I can't plan anything for Eurofest at all because, as you all know, the new variant is locking things down in the UK. So
Yeah.
Kind of like a little bit of an insight. We may be doing what we call a Belfast Live video, that type of thing. So we'll keep our ears out for that in May. So.
But either way, Roland, I will be so ready for that DeLorean motoring convoy.
It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You guys believe it.
Yeah, and I will make sure that 1019 is ready to go.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Also, so you'll see some events happening on DeLorean40.com. Just basically getting everyone together. Facebook is kind of like our go-to page, and of course we do have a MeWe page for those that are like bailing out on Facebook. So Marchburg actually going to have what we call our March Movie Madness. And so that's where we're going to be encouraging people to basically make a 3-minute video, shoot a thing, do a nice edited thing, and then post it onto that Facebook channel, and just show your car, show your family if you like, show your pet, that type of thing with the DeLorean. And as a matter of fact, we're going to be doing something very special here. I just acquired all of these, which is slides, pictures, and videotapes of Don Steger. And we're going to basically do a tribute to Don Steger's life. VHS video dated back to 1980.
Wow.
Awesome.
Hey, Roland.
Yes.
So record, like pretty much just record a video of for owners to record just a basic bit.
And just talk about your cars, your journey for 3 minutes. So it'll be a 3-minute max thing, and just have fun with it.
Does it require to have the car up and running, or just okay?
Not at all. As a matter of fact, we'll probably have a lot of people doing restoration, especially during the pandemic.
Yeah, because pretty much what I'll probably be doing with my car is just recording a video of it just sitting in the storage unit.
That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. And we encourage everyone that like during the winter and of course March is in spring, and exactly just basically just be with your car, and whether you be right there on the driver's seat or just right next to it, or you just like take the cover and
Also, Roland, is it alright if I can also record a video of the Gilmore Car Museum DeLorean too?
Sure. Oh yeah, bring it on. This is what it's all about. It's all about celebrating the 40th year of the DeLorean mark.
Okay.
Hey, Roland, has anybody reached out to the Peterson about the gold car?
As a matter of fact, I'm glad you mentioned that. I've been reaching out because what we want to do is get our California people together or in the area
So just for everybody, I mean, Jeff, I don't know if you know, but the Peterson Museum has the original A car from Back to the Future in one of the 3 gold DeLoreans. So if you ever come down to LA, you can actually do the vault tour and see the gold DeLorean. And you can also go up. I think I don't know if they ever open it again. You can see the
They're
actual
not open at the
original time
moment,
machine.
but I know they do invite car groups in a what they call a social safe way, and then they do what they call a virtual event. That's what they do.
You know, it's actually really interesting. So when I got the car, my mom, which I knew it was there, but I didn't realize which one it was. My mom found the picture of me with the DeLorean when I was a kid. I was probably about 7, 8 years old, and it was the gold DeLorean. So I don't know if there was 2 or 3 of them, but I think it was when I saw it as a kid. I think it was in Nevada at a
Like Reno, right?
Yeah, they have it up in Reno.
Yeah, so I don't know if
the
that
second
was
one.
Yeah, I don't know, but I have the picture. So yeah, I just need to clean it up a little bit. I scanned it in. I gotta clean it up.
On our
But yeah.
DeLorean 40 Facebook page, we would love to see that.
Okay, yeah, I'll post it up.
There you go.
Hey, Rob, quick question, Rob. You're in your garage, right? Is your car around there somewhere? You're probably the only person in here besides if Dave's still in here with.
Can't hear you, Rob.
Oh,
I think that was his way of saying 1 second.
I wanted to see his car because if he is around it. There you are. Nope. Sign language?
Hello.
Anyway, sorry, Roland, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No, not at all. This is all good.
But Rob's new to our
I'd like to say
gang.
Jesse, it's great to see you. Ashley, great to see you. Justin,
Hey,
great
Jesse.
to see you too. My goodness gracious, what a group today. This is great. Brian, great to see you.
Jesse, Justin, haven't seen you guys in a while.
Been a hot minute. Got a
Is
lot of
Mason-
things going on.
Is Mason in here?
Not yet.
I talked to Mason. He's tired.
No, if he was in here, you would know for sure.
You would know. Mason wants.
No one's talking. We have technical problems. Everyone would know.
So,
Well, I've been helping him the last 24 hours.
Oh!
With the static issue in his radio, so.
Brian, you're a good man, Brian.
Videos of the sound, so.
You're a
he
good
said-
man,
he said
Brian.
He's tired and falling asleep, and he hasn't finished dinner, so he's gonna
Yeah,
probably
I just hope he doesn't do that while driving.
So, Jeff Mason is, you've seen him all over the Facebook groups, but he's probably one of the youngest DeLorean owners that goes on
Oh
this chat.
yeah, he's all in here. He's
Yeah.
knee deep.
He's knee deep.
He drives for like FedEx, and he drives on a ton of hours. So
Yeah, he's also kind of like fun comic relief because he's always got something with his car.
Yeah.
Stuff like Torian. Torian Ford DeLorean story when he was driving his DeLorean himself.
Oh no.
Oh no. I tried to get Chris to come in, but I think he must be busy with something. I was texting with him earlier, so.
yeah, where's Chris?
You
Yeah, you know
guys
what?
should reach out to him.
Chris is seeing someone now, so that's probably why.
Aw, really? We just lost Chris.
Good on him.
We're never gonna see. Wait a minute.
Yeah, he's good. He's
It isn't the
No, it's
girl.
Not, it's not Carlotta.
Oh, I was rooting for that one. Oh, bummer.
but she's moving, I think she's moving to Vegas soon.
That does not surprise me.
That's perfect for her.
Well, it is a better place if you're in search of glitter.
Glitter.
I think part of the she's right. Her car is about to catch on fire. The time machine stuff that they did to it is her fuse box is melting, so it's
Hold
getting
on,
rewired.
let's back up. Carlotta converted her car to a time machine.
No, the car that she bought has time machine, like a partial time machine conversion.
Gotcha.
That this guy did in San Diego who originally owned the car.
Gotcha.
So it's fuse box is nearly melted. There's a lot. It's a very early bit. I think it's like 1200 or something. It's got it needs help. But yeah, no, I mean it's slowly starting to get the Los Angeles DeLorean owners to actually communicate with each other, which I think is like the hardest possible thing in the world because I think I'm the only Los Angeles DeLorean owner that actually communicates with any other DeLorean owners. So,
I'm kind of surprised since there's so many in such a small area, technically.
there's probably about 30 or 40 Los Angeles DeLorean owners, and I've got about 8 of them talking right now.
And you're not
So